Hi, everybody. We had a really good first week of class last week. A lot of people joined. A lot of people were doing assignments. A lot of people were asking questions. Please make sure that if you have any questions that you ask them, you can either send me an email, kking@fawildcats.org, or if you're in an assignment, there's a place where you can send me a question. But if there's anything that you need to know, or if you have any questions or comments or anything, if you just want to start a conversation, please make sure that you reach out to me, email me, whatever it is, and we can work through whatever issues that you're having. If you just want to say hi, we can chat, all of that. We can do all of that. So I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing moving forward from now to the end of the year. If we had school for the last month, we would have completed a unit on protists, which are single-celled organisms that are eukaryotic. And I will give bonus points to anybody who can email me what that means. What does it mean if a cell is eukaryotic as opposed to prokaryotic? But we didn't. And I had thought about, well, maybe we'll just start protists now, but I decided we're just going to skip it. It is what it is, and we're going to move on to plants. So we're going to be spending pretty much the rest of the year exploring plants and how their makeup, like what are they made of, what kind of cells are they made of, what are their cells for, what do they do, what are the different parts of plants, how do plants reproduce, all those kinds of things. So we're going to be talking a lot about plants. So starting our plant unit, I want to tell you about what you can expect this week and what you can expect in the weeks moving forward. Every week you're going to have 4 assignments. Every week, you're going to have a video assignment, just like we were doing when we were back in school. You're going to get a video, you're going to have to answer some questions about it. And again, if you have any questions or need any help while you're doing that, you let me know and we'll work through it together. You're going to have a reading assignment, just like when we were in class. You're going to have something to read and you're going to have to answer some questions about it. Third, you're going to have an activity to do for an ongoing lab that we're going to be doing for the next several weeks. About plants. It will be super simple. It's all stuff that you already have at home. And, you know, again, if you have any trouble with it, let me know, but we're just going to be doing this kind of ongoing, now check this, now check that lab about plants. And then 4, you're going to be giving journal entries about what you're doing in your lab. So we're going to create, so this week we're going to create a journal together, individually, you and me. And then you're going to start, as the lab starts, you're going to start writing down every week what's happening in your lab. So there are 4 kinds of choices, 4 choices that you have for how you can create your lab. 1, you can do it like just written out in a Google Doc, which is like a Word document. So in Google Docs, it's mostly just for typing, making paragraphs, things like that. You can add pictures if you want. That's your first choice. The second one is a Google Slides presentation. So if anybody is familiar with PowerPoint, Google Slides is just like PowerPoint. So you make a frame by frame that goes on like in a presentation mode. And I've done journaling with my students a lot using Google Slides, but it's your choice. Google Slides is very, very visual. It's really good if you want to have a lot of visual appeal. You mostly write things out in bullet points and then include pictures of what you're doing or whatever. So that's your second choice, Google Slides. Your third choice is to create a website using a platform called Google Sites. And what Google Sites is just an app that helps you create a website. So you can create a website about your lab and journal day 1, day 2, however it is that you decide to journal. So you can create a website about it. And then the 4th is that you can create a video journal using YouTube. And I know you're all familiar with YouTube, so I don't have to talk too much about what that is. We can talk about it, but if you decide to do a video journal, we're going to talk about how to make sure it's private and, you know, sharing it with me and all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing this week. This week, we are going to be 1, you're going to get a reading, and 2, you're going to get a video, just like you would if we were regular in school. 3, you're going to start your lab. All you have to do this week is you're going to be given a list of supplies that you have a week to gather up. Again, very simple things. You only need like 4 items. You'll be fine. And you have all week to get them. And then 4, because I can count, you're going to, 1, you're going to tell me which way you're going to do your journal. So there's an assignment, a Google Forms that is attached to this announcement, and you're just going to fill it out with your name, and you're going to tell me which one you want to do. I want to do a Google Doc, I want to do a Google Slides, I want to do a Google Site, I want to use YouTube. And then once you hand that in to me, I'm going to get in contact with you, and we're going to talk about how to set up whichever one it is that you want to do, right? So if you want to use a Google Doc, I'm going to walk you through how to connect, create a Google Doc and share it with me so that way I can see it, and with the other ones as well. So you're going to have a written assignment this week, a video assignment this week. You're going to have to gather materials for lab, and you're going to have to tell me how you're going to be doing your reporting, and we're going to get you your journal created. So if you have any questions, again, you can email me. If you go to the People tab, I'm in there, and you can email me, or within the assignments themselves, there is a place where you can email me. Or if you just want to send me an email, it's kking, K-K-I-N-G, @fawildcats.org. So I look forward to hearing your responses, getting your journal set up, and we were going to have an awesome week of online learning. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody is healthy. I hope everybody in your family is healthy. And if there's anything that you need, you can contact me. And don't forget, you can always contact Miss Meredith, Miss Suzanne, or Miss Annette in your counseling session, or Mr. Kenny or Mr. John in your school wellness and climate section. So have a good week. It's going to be a great start.